Can you tell us a little bit about a story where you thought about giving up?
Yeah, I've had a lot of moments where I've thought about giving up for a wide variety of reasons. I mean, the obstacles in a sort of creative profession are pretty vast. A lot of them are financial. There have just been times when we were like, well, we're about to be out of money. I guess we're done. I got to go get a job, especially in those early years. I would say the most recent time I thought about giving up was I had an album that came out in 2017 called Souvenir, and it was a real sort of artist record. We wrote the songs that we wanted to write exactly, just kind of took a lot of chances on the writing side and production side, and for whatever reason the record just didn't really connect. And I had been building like tour budgets and everything on this like long 10-year climb that we had starting around 2008 and 9, where things really started to happen for us, and we became a viable touring act. Our records were selling, and everything had just been sort of slowly climbing with hiccups here and there, ups and downs. And I sort of assumed that same growth on that record and that tour, and the opposite happened. We had this huge dip where our touring numbers were down 20 to 30% everywhere, and we're trying to put on you don't want to let anybody know that because you still got to give it your best. And I remember being on stage some of those nights to 70%, 60%, some 30% full rooms, and just having a really hard time trying to find the sort of energy to put on the face that it was like a great night. And it was more, just like felt like a chore because the energy wasn't there. And every time we'd play songs from the new record, people were kind of just like, yeah, cool, play the old stuff. And then also because of that, we were running out of money, and it was like, I guess this is it. I gave it a good 15-year run or whatever, 12-year run, and this is how it ends. And I remember I've become friends with Vince Gill over the years, mainly through our mutual love of this silly game called golf. And I was telling him about this, and he's like, he just real like matter of fact, this is a 40-year veteran of the music business. He said, "Oh yeah, some of my favorite records nobody cared about. You just got to make another one." And it was just the most like haphazard, response to this reality of being still a young artist, having your first sort of like down moment. And it was a great reminder. And so that's what I did. It was I doubled down on the work. There's only certain things you can control, and one of those is your work. So I would usually write like 30 or 40 songs in like a 6-month period of time, record them, put out a record, tour it, and then wait until that season was over to start writing again. And so instead, I just started writing 2 or 3 days a week for 2 years straight, and then followed up that record with what's been my most successful record to date, which is a record called Dragons. And that was a really sort of interesting season for me. And really, I've come out of that season and taken a different turn. A lot of people have been asking me, so have you been writing songs like crazy, being home? And I'm actually like, no, I haven't. It's been kind of nice. For the first time in my, creative work, I've just kind of let myself breathe, and I haven't written very many songs at all. And it's been kind of nice. I'm just now starting to write the things that I am writing. I'm really proud of.